Okay, and welcome to our third episode of NW Sportscast. Today we're going to have a great lineup.
Yes.
We're going to end it off with some power games, but we're going to start with some winners of the week, or we're going to call them the champions.
Yeah, the champions.
We're going to touch on the Seattle Mariners and their playoff chances, the Seattle Storm, some Sounders stuff, and then, as I said, we're going to finish it off with some NFL talk with our weekly power rankings and NFL picks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Seattle stand out.
Okay, welcome back. So we have our NFL power rankings for week 2. We're going to start with number 32.
I have the Panthers.
Who do you have?
I have the Jets, number 32 Jets.
No, how do you not have the Jets?
I think the Jets
The Jets
are a little
look
better
terrible.
than the Panthers.
I have 32 Jets too.
All
The
right.
Panthers almost beat.
I know, but I
Good.
put the Panthers at 32. I think they're the worst team this year.
I disagree. Okay, 31. I have the Giants.
New York Giants.
I have the team.
The Washington football team?
Yes.
After beating the Eagles, they don't go up at all.
Nope, they don't go up at all.
Like, at least win the 25. Come on,
Nope.
man.
I will not have
No.
it. Okay, 30. I have the Jaguars.
Seth?
I have the Bengals at 30.
I have the Giants at 30.
The Giants. I have Giants at 31. So yeah. So
That's really low for the Jaguars.
no, they're not. They're not a good
Yeah,
football
it's pretty low for the Giants.
I had them at 32 last week. I
Well,
moved them up a
see,
couple
I'm
spots.
gonna use the same
They barely won
logic
the
that
Super
you
Bowl.
used with me on the team. Because the Jaguars so low after they got an upset win in
But
week 1.
I moved them up too. You didn't move them up at all.
I did not move them up at all, and that's
Okay,
because
well, so then you
I don't
can't use the same
overreact in
argument.
week 1. You moved them up by 2 spots. It's not very much.
29. I have the Bengals.
Seth?
Panthers at 29.
Jets at 29. So what is your deal with the Bengals? Putting them, you both have them so low. I mean, you
I
have
don't-
no faith in
The
this
Bengals
team.
I don't
were
like the
they were the
Bengals.
worst team last year.
Yeah.
They're a good rebuilding franchise,
Yeah.
and Burrow's going to be great, but not now.
Yeah,
Like, he's
I
going
agree.
to maybe win Rookie of the Year.
They
Probably Edward
almost
Hilaire,
beat
but like,
the Chargers, but the Chargers are not a good football team.
Yeah, we'll have to see how the Bengals do. I bet by the end of the year they've climbed a lot on all of our rankings.
Okay.
that could be true, but.
Yeah. 28. Washington football team. The team.
New
I
York
got the-
Lions after a choke job.
Jacksonville Jags. So the whole when you compare all 5 of ours, I'm the only one who has the Panthers
I have
in the
Panthers.
bottom 5. You have the Panthers in the
29.
bottom
I do
5.
not have the Panthers bottom.
You don't even have the Panthers in the bottom 5.
Nope, I don't. I have the Panthers next.
My bottom
at
5 is Jets, Giants,
27.
Bengals, Panthers, Lions.
So basically, from 32 to like 25-ish, these are teams that aren't going to make the playoffs, most likely.
Who knows? They could.
27.
These are bad teams.
27.
Some of them have a win.
27 I have Chargers.
I have the
So-
Chargers as
No,
well at
not a good
27.
team.
27 Chargers. I have Panthers. You have Chargers won again.
I know, but Chargers still aren't good.
I know.
But their one win was against the Bengals.
I know. I'm not saying that. But do you have the Bengals higher than Chargers?
I do have the Bengals higher than the
They
Chargers.
literally just beat.
I
the
know.
Chargers.
This guy's so dumb.
Okay, 26.
I don't go off of wins.
26,
I go off
I
of
have-
how they look.
Choke job. Lions.
And I have
Matt
the team
Stafford.
that I have the team that beat the Lions.
26, I have the Washington football team after a great win over the Eagles.
Team at
26.
I have a team of 28.
Oh, wow.
So yeah.
Wow.
Washington football
That's-
team looking
That's
pretty good.
Really high.
Chase Young.
Dolphins. I have at 25.
Same.
I got the
Dolphins at 25.
Bengals at 25, so I have them up quite a bit higher than you
I
guys.
have Bengals at 29, and you
30
have
for
them at 30.
Bengals.
So
Yeah.
that's like
I have
5
the Dolphins
spot
higher
difference.
too, though.
Dolphins at 25 for me.
Number 24, I got the Lions.
Cleveland Browns.
Chargers.
Chargers, yeah.
I have the Chargers quite a bit higher than you guys. I don't know. They're not a terrible football team. They got to win. I'm not going to move them down yet because they got to win. A win's a win. Doesn't matter how lucky you got it. It's a win's a win. So
Yeah.
I see them lose a couple times. I'll move them down. But for now, I'm going to keep them at 24. 23, I have the Chicago Bears after a kind of lucky win, have to admit, against the Lions.
23, I have Drew's boys, the Colts. 23
that's
after a
really good.
loss to the Jags. I had
And-
no faith. I
and-
had them at 20 going into this week, and I moved them down 3 spots after a terrible loss to the Jaguars.
And
Yeah,
at
I
23,
see
I
that.
have Seth's boys, the Atlanta Falcons.
Yeah, I have them pretty soon.
Ugh.
The Falcons,
I like the Falcons. I don't like them, but I like them. I think they're
they
going to
didn't
do
play
good.
terrible
Yeah.
against the Seahawks. They didn't play good, though. 22, I have the Browns.
Me too. The Browns at 22. You said
Jaguars.
Whoa! What?
Jaguars at 22.
Oh my!
We have
goodness.
8 spots different.
Eight
The
spot.
Minshew mania for Seth. I think you got the Minshew mania just a
Jaguars.
little. 22.
That's
Jaguars.
crazy. That's crazy.
That's 8.
I had them at
different
25.
That is crazy.
I had them at 25 last week.
Yeah.
And they only got a win of 3 after a win over the Colts.
25 ties to start with, though. The Browns, they're a possible playoff caliber team, but for right now, they had a terrible. That was one of the worst losses all week. Probably the worst loss, other than the Jets.
Yeah.
So I'm
The
gonna
Browns
have
looking garbage. OBJ had 1 catch.
Yeah, I have the Browns at 22 along with you,
I have 24 for the Browns.
and you have Browns at 24. So we all have them low. 21, I moved the Eagles down like 6 spots.
Whoa! Eagles at 21. I got the Dolphins at 21.
I have the Raiders at 21. They did win, but I don't know.
Don't trust that
I don't
team.
trust
Yeah,
that
I
team.
agree.
I had them at 20.
Let's just talk
Last
about how
week.
much the Eagles choked. 17-0 up at half. That's what everyone expected, and then they blew it. I had to move them down that much.
Washington football team.
So as far as the top 20 goes, you moved the Eagles out of your top 20. You moved the Raiders and the Colts out of your top 20. So
Yeah.
I'm wondering who you guys have in there because I have the Eagles, Raiders, and Colts.
You wanna
Here we
start-
go.
You want to start with 20?
Yeah, we'll go move on to 20. 20 is where I put the Colts at, so we'll see what you guys have there.
I have the Raiders at 20.
I have the Bears at 20.
So Seth has the Bears.
Where do you
now.
have the Raiders?
It is
Oh,
tough.
the Raiders
21.
just missed it.
Raiders.
The Bears
Wow.
barely won. Okay, let's continue.
Have your dad.
We have it at. We can continue.
I'm sorry, Dad.
So 19. What do you guys have at 19?
19 Eagles.
19.
At 19, I have the Eagles as well.
Yeah.
The Eagles are not a very
At 19, I have the Falcons.
I don't like the
So
Eagles.
you put the Falcons into your top 20 after that
Yes,
loss?
Yes. Yeah.
Wow.
18.
And Seth has the Falcons as well in his.
18.
18 Raiders.
Denver Broncos.
Broncos, yeah.
18.
That was a tough loss, but I do actually like
18. I have the
Well,
Broncos
they
as
lost by a
well.
lot
18.
more
I
than
have the
kicker.
Broncos as well.
Yeah, Broncos, that's
That's what I'm saying. It was a tough loss.
reasonable. Yeah, 17, I have the Cardinals.
17. I have the
Have you had the
Texans.
Falcons? 17.
Texans. Texans didn't look amazing, but I just think there's a lot of good football teams in the NFL. 17 is a borderline playoff team, and I think that's exactly
Atlanta
what
Falcons,
they are.
17. Borderline playoff team. Exactly what they
Yeah.
are.
16 now, we're
yeah.
in the top half, and basically all of the same in the top half. I know you guys have the Broncos out of them. I do, but not very much
At
other
16, I have
differences.
the Titans.
16, I got
Tennessee
the Vikings.
Titans.
16.
That's low for a team that you're predicting is the best in their division.
No, I'm not. I have Texans.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, Texans.
I think Titans are going to sneak in as a wild card, maybe.
Wow. I have Vikings at 16.
I don't know. I can't read my 16, so let's move on to 15. Because I just had Texans at 17. I thought they were
Wow.
17. My 17 and 16 messed up.
All
My
right,
bad.
then.
At 15,
15.
a Vikings.
Okay, I have it good here.
Yeah,
15,
so
I have
we-
Vikings as well.
Basically,
15, I
we
have
all
Vikings.
agree that the Vikings are basically like
Wild card.
upper half of the league, but not very high.
14,
14
Titans.
Broncos,
Texans.
Texans. Yeah, so
Titans.
yeah, that's a borderline.
Oh, I know.
spot
I know what I
for
have. I have the
14.
Colts at 17, Texans at 16.
14 is even that's the last wild card if you look at it that way. But Texans are going to win the division,
Yeah.
I think. So
I
they're
have 14
gonna.
Titans.
That
Derrick
division
Henry.
is not very good.
The Titans, though, I think. Do you think this Titans can sneak in? 14?
Yeah, I think Titans
Yeah.
might get wild card.
You guys have them at what? 16, and
I
you
have
guys have them
the
at 15.
Titans. Are you talking
So
about
I
the
have
Texans?
the
or- yeah,
Titans. Titans.
Oh no, we're talking about the Texans here.
He has
Oh,
Titans.
Titans at
Oh,
14.
you're talking about the Titans. Well, I have the Titans a lot higher than 14.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Anywho,
13,
13 Rams.
Dallas Cowboys.
Dallas Cowboys.
Okay, you guys.
How
are
do you have the Cowboys ahead of the Rams?
The Cowboys are just a better team.
No,
than
but
the
they're
Rams.
not.
just beat
The
the
I
Rams-
don't judge it by did they just win.
But how? Why not?
But why
Can't-
not?
That makes
You
no
can't
sense.
overreact.
The Rams
that.
were in the driver's seat the entire game. The entire
Not
game.
really.
The
Yes,
Cowboys were
what,
playing
what do you
comeback.
mean?
Always had a
What do you
chance.
mean?
They were playing catch up.
What do you
Cowboys
mean?
always had a, they
But
were
they
always
were in the
big-
driver's seat the whole time.
Yeah,
What
they
are you
were in the
talk-
lead the whole time.
What
They-
is this-
they-
I didn't-
I wouldn't say the
Oh my-
driver's
They
seat.
were in the lead the whole time.
Yeah, no, I'm saying the Cowboys
How
weren't
is that not in the
lead whole
driver's
time,
seat? If you don't take a lead in the game, that's not a good. What do you mean?
But the Cowboys were always right there with them.
Well, I don't care.
You don't care.
Yeah, but that means the other team's better.
All right, we'll see. We'll see which team finishes with a better record.
I don't.
guess.
I'm not talking about record. I'm
I'm
talking
not
about
talking
better
about record,
team.
I'm talking
I'm
power
talking about
rankings.
who
The Cowboys-
who right
We're
now.
talking about power rankings.
I'm
Look at
talking
the
about-
season
The
record.
Cowboys play. The Cowboys can play 6 teams 6 games that kind of suck. The
I'm
Eagles, the
talking
Giants,
about
and the Reds.
who right
the
now
Washington
makes me
football team?
think that they are going to have the best records at the end of the year, and that's how I'm judging my power rankings.
Okay, well, I'm not. I'm
That's
saying.
not what power rankings
you put-
are, but
you
okay.
put-
That's what mine are.
You
That's
put-
not what
I
a
don't
power
know
ranking
what-
Okay,
is.
okay.
Power ranking.
Levi, you put Cowboys and you put the Rams, and whoever wins the majority of the time, I put ahead.
Uh-huh.
And
At
in
the
my
start of the
opinion,
year.
the Rams are better.
At the
So
start of the
you-
year, if you say the Chiefs go 0-5, you think let's say you think they're going to go 11-5 though. You think they're going to win 11 straight to end the
No,
season?
that's not what I think.
I'm saying, if the Chiefs end up going 0-5 and you had them at your 1, right? And they lose 11 straight, but they were 0-5, would you keep them in your top 10?
I would not.
If they were 0-5?
Not if they were
Then
0-5, but if they were 0-1, I would keep them at number 1
Okay, this
because
is not.
the Chiefs
Okay,
are still
let's
that good of a
guys,
team.
let's continue. Okay, 12. I have the Cardinals.
Bucks.
Patriots.
So you
Buccaneers.
have your Cardinals in the top 11.
Higher than that.
Higher than that, but wow, you have the Cardinals where?
Cardinals, I've already said the Cardinals at 17.
Yeah, I have them at 12. So we are
So
really spread out.
Yeah.
Right now, I have all 4 NFC West teams as a playoff team. I think the
Agreed.
NFC West has a chance.
Agreed.
So 12 Cardinals, 11.
Buccaneers.
Steelers. I have Bucks at 12. Steelers
You have
at 11.
Steelers, yeah. I have the Patriots at 11.
Uh-huh.
Steelers at 11.
So Patriots just missed my top 10, and Steelers just missed yours.
Buccaneers.
Bucks missed yours. I have Bucks way higher. So now we're getting to our top 10.
This is a toss-up, but between Rams and Patriots, but I have the Rams at 10.
Rams at 10. I
I have the Steelers at 10.
So
I
we're
have
all,
the Steelers
we're
at
all
10
around the
too.
Steelers, 10, 10, 11.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Steelers are good. They look good, except for the first quarter. They look good.
Mhm.
9.
Titans.
Bills.
Patriots.
Patriots.
Patriots at 9.
I have the Patriots 11. You have them pretty high,
I have
right?
them at 12.
Yeah, okay. So we're all pretty in the general ballpark of the Patriots. I have the Bills at 9, which I think is the lowest out of us 3.
Which is surprising because it's the Bills. And then
Okay, let's go
usually
on to
I have
8.
Close.
And I have the Bills actually, yeah, I mean, I have the Bills winning the division. I
Yeah,
have
we
Patriots at
all
11,
do.
so yeah.
8.
The Rams.
8
Cardinals.
Cowboys.
I'm high on
Cardinals
the Rams.
at 8.
I am very high. So our teams, our NFC West teams, you have Cardinals at 8 and I have Rams at 8.
No, I have Cardinals at 8. Yeah,
Yeah, and I have the Rams
I have
at
Rams
8.
at 10.
Okay.
Your dad keeps calling you, keeping
Yeah, no, let's just finish this. Okay. 7.
Bills.
Bills.
Bucks.
Bucks
That
are
high.
high.
Yeah.
After a pretty brutal loss.
But
even.
they kept with him for the majority of the game.
And the Bucks are 0-1. So how can you
Because the
possibly-
Saints are
how
ahead
can
of the
you
Bucks. The
how
Saints
can
are ahead
you
of the Bucks.
conceivably do this?
I didn't say that. I said if there's 2 teams and yeah, but I see the Bucks beating the Rams the majority of the time. I see the Bucks beating the Bills the majority of the time. Steelers the majority of the time. Patriots the majority of the time. So that's what I'm going off of. That's what I'm basing my team off of. You guys had them high, and then they lost 1 game, and you guys overreact.
Yeah.
I think the Buccaneers
Who
still
are the
have
Bucks? No, I have the same as last week.
really high.
Yeah,
I didn't move them.
I kept the Bucks at 11. Same
I
as
kept the
last
Bucks
week.
at
Okay,
12.
okay, so you guys were just low on them to begin with.
That wasn't low. I thought it was going to be a good wild card.
Yeah, good wild card. That's what the Bucks are. All right, number 6.
What? You keep...
Number
Wait,
6.
let's finish this quickly.
Packers.
I gotta go quick. So
Number 6, I have the 49ers.
6, I have the Packers as well.
The
that
the
makes sense.
49ers moved from 3 to 6.
Number 5.
49ers.
Seahawks.
Yeah,
Seahawks at 5.
I have.
Well, how can
49ers
you
at 4,
conceivably
5.
place the 49ers ahead of the Cardinals when the
What do you
Cardinals
mean?
just beat the 49ers?
Okay.
Well, how can you
Because
conceivably
I'll tell you this. Because I think the majority of the time the Cardinals will beat. I think the majority
Wait,
of the
you
time
think the Cardinals will beat them?
the 49ers will beat the Cardinals. Okay, let's move on. 4
All right.
Seahawks.
Packers
49ers.
at 4.
Yeah.
Love the Seahawks for 4.
Packers
I think
are-
it's
Packers
a great
looking
spot.
really
Top
good.
Packers are.
3 Saints.
Saints.
Ravens.
Saints at 3.
2 Chiefs.
Saints.
2 Saints.
And 1 the Ravens.
Chiefs.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's a wrap on the show. Power rankings. We'll be back next week with our power rankings. Let's see if any of these change. I doubt Levi's will. Okay.
Thank you
Bye.
guys for watching.
Yeah. Seattle stand out.